The following clip was uploaded on TikTok by a woman who works at Baylor Scott and White Health in Dallas, Texas. According to her, during one of her night shifts, she decided to record a video on a floor that many of the staff believe is haunted. What she captures in that moment has left quite a few people unsettled.
Did you hear her?
Yes.
You hear her?
هو سليم جوك ووقت up. We woke them up.
She made a good noise though. She probably thinks I'm her mom. That was you.
No, I swear to God. Was that something? Bitch, come on.
A faint humming from what sounds like a woman can be heard throughout the video. She later mentioned in the comments that this isn't unusual. Staff have reportedly heard the same humming before, and sometimes even what sounds like a woman laughing. While she's inside one of the rooms, the bathroom door slowly begins to open on its own, with no one else around. Moments like these are exactly why places like hospitals often become the center of stories like this. After all, they've witnessed countless moments of loss, pain, and emotion over the years, and some people believe that energy doesn't always just fade away. But what do you think is happening here? Share your thoughts with us down in the comments. These next clips come from a TikTok account called My House Ghost. The account only has a handful of uploads, and all of them show strange things happening inside the uploader's home. The first video was posted back in 2022. According to her, she was completely alone in the house when this was captured.
Can you make a noise? Okay, I'll be back.
Clear footsteps can be heard coming from upstairs, even though she says she was the only one home at the time. As things like this kept happening more frequently, she decided to install security cameras around the house, mainly for her children's safety. Not long after, while the kids were asleep on the couch, this is what was captured. A few days later, while everyone was home, something strange started happening again. So she took out her phone and started recording. And this is what she captured.
Close the door. Can you close the door, please? What the? Open the door if you need help.
What the?
You do?
Oh my! It opened it wide as shit. Oh my god!
Close the door if you need help.
I swear to God, I put it on.
Oh my! Why is it doing? What the? Bro, no! Yes, I knew. Yes, I knew. Elgin,
Daniel,
please.
do you see
Elgin,
it?
can you please? It's closed all the way, bro. It's closed all the way.
Open the door all the way if you need help.
This place haunted.
Oh my god!
Close the door if you need help.
Close the door. I'm gonna cry, bro.
Move it.
The front door can be seen opening and closing on its own, almost like it's responding every time she asks it to. But something she didn't notice at the time makes the clip even more unsettling. A small shadow can be seen quickly passing by the door, even though no one else is there. She also mentioned that they had been hearing strange noises coming from the backyard at night, so they set up cameras outside as well. And one day, this is what was captured. Strange noises can be heard, and orbs can be seen moving throughout the footage. She later mentioned that no matter where they go, these things seem to follow them, leading her to believe that whatever is causing this isn't tied to a specific place, but somehow attached to them. Her last upload was back in 2024, and since then, there haven't been any updates. So it's unclear whether these things are still happening, or if it ever stopped. So what do you think about these videos? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. The following clips come from a man named Eligius, a photographer who usually shares his work on his account. But recently, he started uploading something that creeped viewers out. He bought an old Kodak camera from a local market for a very cheap price. What stood out to him was that the camera was covered in what looked like red stains, which is likely why it was being sold so cheaply.
Compre en el mercado una cámara aparentemente manchada de NGR3. Estaba bastante adherida para hacer pintura. Olía un poco a óxido. Veamos si aún funciona. No quería encender. Ahora sí. Veamos lo que hay en la memoria.
After cleaning the red stains, The camera seemed to be in perfect condition and worked completely fine. But not long after bringing it home, he noticed something strange. His dog, Tuco, started behaving very oddly whenever he was near the camera.
Tuco, mira,
A
una
Tuco
foto.
no le gusta la cámara.
Ven, Tuco, ven. Tuco, ven. Ven, mira, Tuco. Una foto, Tuco. No. Mira, Tuco. No, Tuco. Tuco. Ey. Ya, bueno, ya. Ey, Tuco, ¿dónde está? ¿Qué quieres? Tuco, ¿dónde está?
At first he thought it might just be the smell from the stains, which was rust-like that could be bothering Tuco, so he didn't think much of it. But later, when he decided to check the memory card inside the camera, things took a much darker turn.
Revisemos qué hay en la memoria. Aún no le había revisado. Son fotos de una familia. Parece que viven en Estados Unidos. Todo se ve muy normal. Esta foto me sacó un susto. La siguiente carpeta son las fotos que yo tomé. Última carpeta. Parece ser su casa de noche. Todo está muy desordenado. Es obvio lo que está regado en el suelo. Realmente no sé qué opinar. La última foto. ¿Qué debería de hacer?
The images he found immediately sent chills down his spine. Wanting to understand more, he decided to check the details and metadata of the photos stored on the card, and this is what he discovered.
Me acabo de enterar de algo muy extraño. Mirando la metadata de una de las fotos, me acabo de dar cuenta de que las imágenes fueron tomadas con otro modelo de cámara que no corresponde a la que compré. Dice que fueron tomadas con una Nikon, pero la cámara que compré es una Kodak. También me deja pensando el extraño nombre de la SD.
He realized that the images weren't even taken with the camera he had just bought. They came from a completely different device. But what makes the situation even more unsettling is that ever since he brought the camera into his house, Tuco's behavior has become increasingly strange. In his last update, posted in December of last year, he shared images of Tuco and mentioned that sometimes he no longer recognizes him, something that deeply worried many of his viewers. Since then, there haven't been any further updates, leaving people concerned about what might be going on. So what do you think is happening here? Could Tuco be sensing something strange connected to the camera, or is there a more normal explanation behind it? Until there's another update, this case remains a mystery. This next video was uploaded on TikTok by a woman named Marie, who usually shares food-related content on her account. But recently, she posted something completely different, an old clip from her camera roll that she had recorded years ago. According to her, the video dates back to 2016, when she was having a sleepover at her house with her cousin. Late at night, they were just messing around, recording random videos, when they ended up capturing something they couldn't explain.
Vines. Come on. Come here. Sit. We're gonna do the vines first thing.
Head outside.
The water bottle challenge. Come on.
Let's do it.
The screen
So I'll be
side.
walking and be like, grab me outside. Grab me outside. Okay?
Okay.
Start over.
Hello from the
Run
other
outside. Run
side.
outside. Run outside.
Walking really funny.
That one ready? Go.
Hold on, go over there and then go like. Dude, what the heck, man? Who are you? Hello? What was that? Did you guys see that? It's at least I got that on camera. Bye.
Run outside.
Walking really funny. At least I got that on camera. Bye.
During the video, a strange translucent figure briefly passes by, and she actually notices it in the moment while recording, but can't make sense of what she's seeing. Then, throughout the clip, you can hear these faint whispers. At one point, she even reacts to it after hearing something say, "Come here." But one detail that really stands out happens on the TV screen. For a brief moment, a reflection of someone can be seen moving across it. What's strange is that she was sitting on the sofa while recording, and her cousin was in another room at the time, so there shouldn't have been anyone else there. What's even more confusing is that her phone's flash was on, yet there's no clear reflection of it visible on the screen at all. She later mentioned that they still live in the same house and continue to experience things they can't explain. So, what do you think about this video? Would you live in a house like this? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. Before we head on to the next video, we have an important message. If you got videos or stories to share related to the paranormal, then do send them to us on this email. The following video was uploaded on YouTube by the channel you see on the screen. The channel belongs to Mark, a musician from the Philippines who usually shares content related to his music. But a few months ago, he uploaded something very different. A clip he says he had kept to himself for nearly 2 years because of how unsettling it was. The video was recorded on the night of September 2nd, 2023, after a concert in Vienna during the Kubo Festival. While heading back to the hotel, he and a few friends decided to take a train and just enjoy the ride. At some point during the journey, he noticed something strange, something that didn't feel right. Feeling uneasy, he quietly took out his phone and started recording, and this is what he captured.
Ja, ik heb zo'n McDonald's. Ronald McDonald. Ronald McDonald.
A woman dressed like a mourner can be seen sitting completely still. What really unsettled viewers was how lifeless she looked. Later, he showed the video to the friends sitting across from where the woman was, people he knew personally. But their reaction only made things worse. They told him they never saw anyone sitting there at that time. So what do you think Mark captured that night? Was it truly an apparition caught on camera? Or could there be a more logical explanation? You decide. The next footage was recorded back in 2014 by a woman while she was staying over at her grandmother's house. She only started recording because her grandmother's dog, Coco, suddenly began acting very strange. The dog kept staring up at the ceiling, clearly focused on something they couldn't see. Feeling uneasy, she decided to grab her phone and start recording, and this is what she captured.
Bro.
Did that boy text you yet?
No, look. Coco can tell something's wrong. Do you see that? Oh, the ribbon. Coco. Coco. What you doing down here?
Oh. Bye, Coco.
Bye, Coco. What the f...
She noticed that Coco was fixated on the ribbons hanging from the ceiling fan, and one of them can be seen moving, even though the window was completely shut. Soon after, Coco suddenly hides under the bed, as if trying to get away from something, and then moments later runs out of the room. And just seconds after Coco leaves, the bed they were sitting on begins shaking violently. At first they thought it might be an earthquake, but when they got up, they realized it was just the bed that was shaking. Animals, especially dogs, are often believed to sense things that humans can't, and whatever Coco reacted to that night clearly wasn't normal. So what do you think happened here? What terrified Coco that night? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. This next video comes from Nolan, a tattoo artist who usually uses his account to showcase his work. But one of his uploads stands out from the rest. He was at home and had fallen asleep on his couch. Late that night, something happened that completely caught him off guard, and it was all recorded on camera. At first, he wakes up as the door slowly opens on its own, but he doesn't think much of it and goes back to sleep. A few minutes later, the door suddenly slams shut, jolting him awake and clearly terrifying him. What makes this even more interesting is that he never posted anything like this before and hasn't shared anything paranormal since. So what do you think about this clip? Is it real proof of something paranormal, or could there be another explanation? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. These next clips come from the TikTok account you see on the screen. The account only has a handful of uploads, and all of them appear to be security camera recordings taken from inside and outside their house. According to the uploader, their cameras have been capturing strange orbs moving around the house, often appearing late at night. Over time, they began saving the footage whenever these unexplained lights showed up. Orbs in videos can sometimes be explained by things like dust, bugs, or reflections passing in front of the camera. But in these clips, a few moments stand out. In one of the videos, an orb can be seen slowly moving toward the couch where their pet dog is resting. As it gets closer, the dog suddenly notices it and quickly walks away from the couch. And in another clip, when the orb appears outside the house, a shadowy figure can be seen in the bottom left corner of the frame, standing in the darkness. Many people believe orbs could be spirits or energy left behind in the physical world. But what do you think is happening here? Is their house truly haunted, or could there be a more logical explanation? Let us know what you think down in the comments. This next clip was uploaded on Reddit just a few days ago by the user you see on the screen. She shared a security camera footage from her workplace. According to the uploader, when she arrived at work one day, she found a TV knocked over on the floor. Confused about what could have caused it, she decided to check the security footage, and this is what she saw.
That is weird. I don't even want to be here. Whoa. And there was...
It starts moving on its own, and then suddenly falls to the ground, with no one anywhere nearby. What makes it even stranger is the way it shifts before falling, almost as if something was pushing it. There isn't much information about the location or whether the place has any kind of history, which only makes it harder to explain what's happening here. But do tell us what you think about the clip down in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. If you got videos or stories to share related to the paranormal, then do send them to us on this email.